Ni hao. Charles,
Ni
ni
hao
hao. Ni
IRL.
hao. Yes. We are audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Perfect, people. Just a moment. Alright, hello and welcome everyone to the Indian Racing League Division 2 race around China, Season 11, Division 2 race around China. Joining me in the comms box as per usual is Charles. Charles, how are you? How have you been?
Hey guys, ni hao IRL. Hope you're having a great morning. Evening.
Yes. I think we're all having a nice time as somebody's just rejoined. Shrikant is having some lobby issues, but nonetheless we are underway with qualifying. Firstly, I would like to apologize for the slight delay we've had. There were a few not technical snags. I don't want to blame the equipment every time, but yeah, few additional issues that were caused us to have a little bit of a delay. But nonetheless, we are live and we have Bolister who set the first provisional pole at the moment as Raman goes through sector 1 and sets purple sector 1. Let's see what the field spread is like. We have a Viper Speed in P2, Bolister currently in P1, but I don't think he'll be able to stay there because there's a lot of competition right there with him. Shrivats in the form of people like Shrivats. We have also Rahul, who is coming up to the start finish line. Let's have a look at what he can do. He is going to go P1 comfortably ahead of Bolister by over a second. That's a great lap by
Yeah.
him.
Next car to finish the lap is Hershey.
Ace, yeah.
Let's see where
Harsh
he
is a long way back, but
comes
he
over.
is up into
He goes
P2.
into P2, 7 tenths
Right.
behind. Raman doing his usual thing. He has opted to go on the medium tires for his first run.
We have, yes, Shooter.
And he's just going down the back straight as we speak.
And yes, Shane, we have you in the chat. If we don't have another driver or two join, sorry, if we have no further people join, then we will be inviting you to the lobby. So please do stay tuned. We will let you know very, very soon. Satvik on a lap, Vintage on a lap. So, Charles, who's your pick for pole?
I'll go with Shrikant. He has hyped it up a lot.
Shrikant?
Yeah. He's been talking a lot about China. The only two words he knows is ni hao, and he's been using them to the absolute limit. So I'm gonna go with him. Like, I'm sure he has practiced a lot because he's been hyping himself up since forever. And
He won the previous race at China in D2
today.
He won the previous D2 China race, so that's, I believe,
is that why he loves China?
Yeah, that is why he does love China, and we had a pretty good battle in D1 as well. That very season, season 9.
And we'll have one tomorrow then.
Yep, I do hope so. Sincerely hope so. As we see Jin on a lap, Shrikant has just come out for his out lap, so we will be following Shrikant. We'll be on board with him for the entirety of his lap. As we have a look at those who are about to finish their laps, I saw somebody go on to ahead. That's I think Satvik. And Vintage about to end his lap. All right. I have a Haas ahead of him.
Oh, Vintage has a snap. He
That's
must have lost a lot of time there.
Yeah, Vintage, I don't think that's going to be a particularly neat and tidy lap for him. Sorry, as he comes up to the line, Vintage goes up to P4. That's a pretty good effort.
Really bad snap.
Yeah, I think you would have wanted to do a little
after
better.
last turn. Yeah.
Jin into P9, not a particularly good showing from him, but I think he did mention that he's just driven 3 laps of this track prior to tonight's race. So I don't blame him. His teammate is also on an out lap. Is on a lap, but he's not using any battery. Smith Shah, he is down in 16th place at the moment. What can he do? Smith is the season 9 D2 champion. What can he do? Do you think he has a chance?
Of course. He has a chance in D2, honestly. I cannot say who's going to win. We've had different winners apart from Shrikant winning both Canada and
Speaking of,
Miami.
He is on a lap. Let's be on board with him. Through turn 1, the long sweeping right-hander. Not sure how many turns this comprises of. I think it's just turn 1. This is turn 2. Nice, smooth.
I'll check for you.
Cars rotating pretty well through this section. Shrikant a little hesitant. His rear end looked a bit hesitant, rather, I must say. Through this little right-handed kink approaching the hairpin, Shrikant has set a 24 flat for the first sector. looks pretty reasonable as Vifix has joined the lobby for some reason. I will
Oh,
assume he will leave soon enough because that is not what he should be doing because he's not on comms today.
yeah, but that takes
Long
up a
left hander.
racing spot, no?
Yeah, exactly. It'll take up a racing spot, so
I'll text him in the
yeah,
chat.
please do so. That would be pretty good. As a Sector 1 yellow flag, Shrikant approaching the end of Sector 2. That yellow flag will not deter him in his goal for pole. End of Sector 2, I think a little hesitant, misses the apex a little bit there. I think you don't mount the curb there. And goes through the sweeping right hander onto the back straight. We had I think oh, that thing is still there. The grandstand says anting, I don't know what it means, but it's just become iconic. It's etched in our memory at the moment. So, coming up to the final hairpin, what can Shrikant do? He has to nail it if he wants to get a good and wants to
Oh,
end his
not
lap
bad.
properly. Little lockup, but nonetheless, still carries on. Approaching the final corner, this is where you can make or break your lap. Invalidations are very
He
easy, but he
missed.
keeps it within the white lines. Coming up to the line,
Yeah,
it's a
he was very
31-4.
hesitant. He took it really easy. That's a nice
31-4.
lap. So he
31-4
had a
by
lot more time
Shrikant.
in it. He was very hesitant to the last corner. And by the
If
way, Chips, this is 4 corners, the first
four
thingy,
corners,
whatever
yeah,
you want to call it.
thought
It's
as much.
4 corners. So 2 for the right, 2 for the left.
I thought as much. The corner listings and corner numbers in F1 are very interesting, let's just say. Not the most ideal. As we know, Austria's little kink up the hill is called turn 2 for some reason. So yeah, don't really bother with that. We'll just refer to these turns as the left or right handed turns. I think that's the best way to go about it. Sidvi is. I think he's on a lap. Is he recharging? I think he's recharging. Sidvi's not on a lap. There you go, he's driving at a leisurely pace at the moment, so I think he's just recharging. Smith is still not pushing, he is still not utilizing any battery, so
Nope.
Charles, I think I would give pole to Raman maybe.
You're gonna go with Raman? I'll go
My
with
pick for
Shrikant.
pole would be Raman because he is very rapid. That lap time has been set on the medium tires. That's something we've not really considered here. So I think
Yeah.
that his time should be. We
I'm
should
just
see the
gonna
time
wait
from
for
this.
the final outlaps, and then we can ask the chat as well what they think.
Yes, okay, yeah. People in
We
chat,
have
please
pole
do let
today,
us know
right?
what's your predictions for pole as Raman onto the grass. Shrikant cuts ahead of him, going into the pit lane. Raman takes a nice run up. Charles, why don't you take us through this lap?
Of course, as Raman flies down the main straight, just starting his lap as he goes down the start finish line. Into turn 1. Usually the way to take these corners is just carry as much speed as you can and just play with the brakes to slow it down instead of your gas. Apart from here, you use a bit of your throttle to rotate the car as he goes into turn 4. Nice sector from Raman, pretty planted. Turn 5, braking late for turn 6. This is where Daniel Ricciardo landed on Valtteri Bottas back in 2018. Beautiful move there. A flat out left-hander. I usually prefer to hold it in 6th, but Raman's in 7th gear. Pretty nice. He is pretty hesitant as well. I can see him not using any of the curves on the exit, so clearly he's scared to invalidate his tanker runs. He is purple in the middle sector. I don't know if it's a real purple though, but we just follow him onto the back straight.
Look at the grip.
Yeah. He is on, I believe, full traction control, but
Yeah,
still, his turn-ins were perfect there, and my CDR is wide open. There is a Ferrari stopped ahead, but pretty nicely out of his way. Just 1 corner to go. He has to make sure he doesn't invalidate. He has 6 minutes left to run back to the pits and prepare for his last run. Oh, that was close. He bottomed out on the curb and...
He's 800s behind Shrikant, so that
he must have.
his car
He bottomed
skirted
out
over
on the
the curb
last
there.
curb, so yeah,
Exactly. That was pretty
almost invalidated.
detrimental to his
He's out of
efforts.
the way for the Ferrari.
Falcon, that's Falcon, who's currently down behind. But there you go, Raman has pace. There you go. I think both Raman and Shrikant have quite a bit in the bag here. They just need to
Yeah, I
have the
saw Raman.
confidence to
He
extract
did
it.
not use any exit curbs. Clearly being very conservative with where he wants to push for his track limits.
Charles, would you rather prioritize the race here or would you rather prioritize quality?
I mean, there's a long back straight. So I don't know if pole position matters as much
See,
as it
also
does
given
on
the
other
fact
tracks.
that you have a, obviously, as you said, long back straight, but then also this track is pretty famous for eating up your tires. So would you like to have an extra set of
True.
rubber for the main race?
Softs.
Or would you rather prioritize your grid position as Mayank Falcon goes a bit deeper into that corner?
Well, there are a lot of fast corners, so if there's a safety car, say towards the last 5-6 laps, I would box because I know if others do, they're gonna get me pretty easily.
Yeah.
So I would just keep my eye out on when I can be in pressure rubber during the race. And you don't want to be in the middle as well, because first turn is really congestive, like the first 4 corners.
Yeah, D1's going
As
to show
you've
that
seen
to
in
us
real
tomorrow.
life F1 as well,
It's a
you
place
have to
where
take it
people
easy through there.
torpedo each other, pretty much.
Exactly.
Pretty famous. But yeah, let's see. I
And then they lose
expect
their
there to be some
girlfriend and
chaos.
daughters to Max. Yep.
And Viper Speed just takes the alternate route. He wants to go over to Mongolia probably. What is he trying to do there, Viper Speed? Nonetheless, he's back on track. Jin is approaching the end of his lap. Let's pick up where Viper Speed left off. As Caesar has put a nice fun fact that I can't read because the message cuts off on my PlayStation screen. Which I would love to see. I'll have a look on my phone in just a moment. As Jin coming up to the line, Jin goes up to P3. Just over a tenth and a half behind Shrikant at the moment.
Yep.
Does Jin have enough time to come in box and put on a fresh set of tires, or is this quali
Jin?
over for him? Yeah, Jin.
Uh,
3.5 minutes left. Just over 3.5 minutes left in the session.
well, he has to. No, I don't think he has.
I don't think he has the time. Yeah, this is a pretty slow pit lane around here.
1 minute 30 exactly, and then you're also including the pit lane time, and you
Yeah,
push him in, push the car out.
Yeah,
no,
I
not
think
happening.
what Jin's gonna do is he might stay out for his to help out his teammate. Smith will be
Well,
coming
I
out on
don't-
a lap soon.
Yeah, he could do that. I don't know how much fuel he's carrying still. He clearly is not saving any battery, so
He was recharging his battery, so I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. Let's find that out in just a moment. As we see Hershey on a lap, Vintage also on a lap. Who was that at turn one that may have hampered Hershey a little bit? Who I think has backed out. Has he backed out? Yeah, there you go.
yeah, he's on the
Clearly
grass
backed
now.
out. Yeah, that's not a very neat way to go
Nice
about it. That
spot
would
to,
have
I know, I understand it.
the Williams,
We
I think, was
have
it his teammate?
Polyester on an outlap, Shewitz on an outlap.
So that was, I think, his teammate who hampered his cause,
Yeah.
Hershey's cause. That
So-
that has to hurt. Don't want your own teammate holding you up. But yeah, a lot of people on the outlaps, Charles. Who do you think is? Do you think anybody can trouble the top few?
I would stick with Shrikant. Jin finally makes his way back to the box. Honestly, he still has a minute. It's 2 minutes 20 on the clock right now. If he can
but
make it out
there you
by
go. No, Charles. He also has to go into the pits. They'll slowly wheel him in. They will
Change his
change his
tires.
tires. He has to change his fuel load as well. There you go. He's retired.
Oh,
So,
Jin retired. Yeah.
Jin is no better than P3.
Skip on that.
He is,
It's all
sorry,
good.
he is going to be no better than P3. If you can just take a moment before everybody starts their flying laps, if we can just send an invite to Malav and to Shane, because we should be inviting them as we see just 18 drivers in the lobby. So I think we should invite the pair
Yeah,
of
but
them.
VFix has a race spot, no?
VFix has left. VFix left the lobby. I saw that.
Yeah, but still, he will
well.
get a car. When
He won't.
Okay.
If you're in the
I'll
lobby at
invite
the end
Chen.
of
I don't
quali,
think
you
I have,
will. You don't have Malav
okay.
added?
Okay,
What
that
is?
Yeah, I don't have all of that.
Alright, I'll
Oh,
do
I do
that.
actually. You can
You
beat
do?
me. There you go.
You can beat me,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I got them.
For his sake, I hope that nobody beats him. You always want to be on top while racing. As there's a car very wide there at turn 2, I believe. This is McLaren. Shane's here. Welcome, Shane. As Hershey through this tricky section of corners, his rear end steps out a little bit for a little stroll there. But coming up towards the end of sector 1, he has backed out of it, which is a problem because he does not have enough time left to start another lap. So this is the end for Hershey in terms of qualifying tonight.
Oh, Sid might have some traffic in front of them.
Rahul's up on his time.
Lap.
Rahul's up on his personal best.
Nice.
I think we could see him as well. I think we could see him get ahead of Raman. Troubling Shrikant might be a bit of a tall mountain for him, but as we know, he has been very, very rapid this season. Especially that Mexico race comes to mind more often than not. Rahul a little hesitant there. Oh, he messes up, and I think
he's
that's
gonna invalidate. But yeah, he must have lost all his time there.
Oh, he's
Too
gained-
eager on the throttle.
He still gained almost 3/10, Charles.
Oh wow.
Is that lag? Do you think that's lag?
It could be. It could be lag because
I don't think lag's that serious though, Charles.
that was a really bad corner from him. But
Yeah, exactly.
Shrikant is starting his lap now, heading into
Really?
turn 1. I'll just keep an eye out on Shrikant.
All right, you can just keep an eye out on them as I follow Rahul. As he comes up to the end of his lap, he will be giving the Williams behind him a good toe. I think that might be Hershey. No, that is probably Bulliester. But nonetheless, Rahul has to navigate one last corner. Can he still steal pole away from Shrikant? Takes the last corner well. Coming up to the line, DRS wide open, and the Haas driver cannot improve ahead of the Red Bull. He can get to P2. I think that's exactly what I predicted. He'll get ahead of Raman, but it'll be tough for him to challenge Shrikant.
Shrikant is 1.5 tenths up.
What about Raman? What about Raman? He's also 1.5 tenths up. Yeah.
All right.
So I think one of us can follow. You can follow Raman. I'll follow Shrikant. Coming through this section.
Oh, Shrikant almost spinning it. Oh my god.
What about Raman? Let's have a look at Shrikant. He's up
takes
by
it beautifully.
10.5. Raman's up. Will he be up? He's up by 2.5 tenths.
2.5 tenths.
So it all comes down to the last
game on,
sector.
Game on.
Charles, it all comes down to the very last sector. It is still anybody's game here. Further back, I think most have completed their quali laps. Everybody's hit the checkered flag.
Mosquito is up by 4 tenths as well. Keep an eye out for him.
He's hit the checkered flag.
Mosquito 4 tenths
He's
up
already
in
crossed the
first
checkered
section.
flag.
Oh, then it's a glitch. Then it's the.
Yeah, it's Codemasters. Don't worry. But nonetheless,
still holding his time.
Follow Raman. Rasam has retired, so only Smith and Abhi could do something if at all.
Turn.
But Shrikant has a nice run through the last corner. He will take provisional pole, but will Raman be able to usurp it? Raman might be able to. 31.123, 31.108. He does beat him.
31.108.
14 thousandths of a
takes
second.
pole for the Chinese Grand Prix. Shrikant has been knee-howed on the final run.
What about Smith though? Smith coming up to the line. Can he do something? P4.
Oh, P4.
P4. Yeah. That's a great lap by him. So if you could just add Shane to the party, I'll just run us through the final classification.
Yep, I'll invite the boys.
So we have Raman in the Mercedes on pole, 15 thousandths ahead of Shrikant. That's the gap at the top. In P3 is Rahul, almost 4 tenths behind. He did mess up his lap. We could have also seen him challenge these two. Smith is okay. We've added Malov for some reason. Smith is P4. Right at the end, he had a great lap there. His teammate Jin is right behind him in P5. Mosquito is P6. Falcon 7. Tartik 8. Bullister is 9th. And Shrivas is 10th. Outside the top 10, we have Hershey, Optical Illusion, Sidvi, Vintage, Rasam, Viper Speed, Ace, Abhi. Rounding out there. Great. And I think that the pole tonight is 2 seconds slower than the IRL record. I think the IRL record might be from F1 2020 or 21. I think that's the case. I think that is the case. So let me just get a... Yeah. Hi,
Hope
Shane.
it's not going to rain. Hello, everyone. Hope it's not going to rain here tonight. And what a fantastic effort from the Ferrari driver in P6. Well done.
And I think your praise have been answered, Shane. I don't think it's going to rain. Do we have Malav with us in the chat?
I hope it.
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't think there's a space to join. There's no option to join the game.
Would you like to stay for comps?
No, I'll leave if I can't join.
Alright.
I'll
Would love
probably
to have
do
you
some
here.
shithousery with a few other people on the other party.
As you wish, my love, as you wish. Would have loved to see you race. Just
Yep, unlucky.
you. Another. No worries. See you, Malav. But yeah, we do have 18 drivers with us tonight. So, Shane, did you have the opportunity to watch quali?
I did watch the last moments of quali, and I have to say that was extremely close. That was
We have 1 light, 2
close.
lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Sorry for the interruption, Shane, but we'll have lights out. Come on. And they're off. It's a good start for Raman. It's a good start for Shrikant. I think there's a little more wheel spin there for Shrikant compared to Raman, but he gets a better launch in the second phase of the start. As further back, I see Alfa Romeo getting very close to McLaren, but the two McLarens very, very close to one another. Rahul's still there. Deadly Mosquito has made a few moves, and somebody's just locked in and played. I think that might be one of the top two. It might be Shrikant or Raman. By the looks of it, I don't think it is though. Fortunately, I don't think it is. Shrikant going for the Daniel Ricciardo move at the Daniel Ricciardo turn, but he forces Raman into making a mistake. They're still very close. They come close to contact as well. Further back, I see Optical and Shivas trading places. I won't just switch to that for a moment because we have a fantastic battle brewing at the front between these two who have been absolutely rapid from the get-go this weekend. Let me just enable all the vital settings there. What's happened? Oh, I see a McLaren who spun. Is that Smith?
Oh, yeah,
That is Smith. That is
that's
Smith.
Smith. Yeah.
Yes.
Smith.
Smith's had a pretty
Yeah.
disastrous start there if he's facing the wrong way.
As
But
Optical Illusion has a Mercedes on his inside as they go side by side through the corner.
Shrikant's falling back, guys. Shrikant's falling back. He's 8 tenths behind Raman. What's happened to him all of a sudden? Does he have some damage?
Traction. Oh, we have Hershey spinning. Oh, Bully is
Hershey?
spinning, my bad.
Yeah, Bully is still spinning.
onto
Further back,
traction.
a lot of other moves being made as well. As Rahul is now
Well,
past Shrikant.
losing
Will Shrikant go for the
position to
move?
I am Rahul. He's falling back the order.
Oh, and
I think
Mosquito
he
also
just
going for a
messed up his
dive.
exit
Mosquito going
onto
for an
the main
almighty
straight. Oh.
dive there. And he might be able to make it stick, you know. Not right now, but maybe with traction on the switchback, he might be able to make it stick. For the back, Satvik has had a good start. Jin and Falcon trading places. Let's have a look at that in a moment. Jin goes very wide through that corner, the
Very
final corner.
wide.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Oh, we have Shrivats making a move on
Oh, look
Optical
at that
again,
Mosquito.
and
He
he's gonna
is
make a
getting
mistake.
aggressive. He's getting feisty. He wants to make the moves. He wants to get ahead of Shrikant. Further behind him, Satvik. Oh, Jin and Falcon. Falcon going for the dive and he makes it stick. That's a great
Yeah, well
move by
done.
Falcon there.
Good move. Good move.
Yes, Forza Ferrari. Rassam in the pits, all right?
I
Yes.
wonder, Chips, when you said the top two made contact, that might be true because
Yeah, I don't
I don't know
believe
why Shrikant's
Shrikant's
falling back
struggling
so
so much
much.
as we see
Raman off the
Raman
track now.
super wide there. Have they caused each other some grief? Have they caused each other
Yeah.
some grief? Because I think
I
Raman
don't
may
know.
have.
I was having a look at Shrikant's wing
yeah,
and
he could
everything
have
looks
given
alright.
Raman rear wing
It
damage
looks all
and
right, but there you go.
himself
Look
front
at the rear end. That Red Bull is very eager to
I
just
have
get
a
out of the way.
suspicion he's got either diffuser or rear wing damage.
I think
Yeah.
that's a bit odd though because he was the car behind Raman, and from what I understand, Raman may have some side quarter diffuser damage, while Shrikant has some damage, front wing damage that's not visible to us. Noble thing he doesn't have
As
damage.
Raman is defending.
Oh, Viper's
going
had a
down the back
spin.
straight.
Viper's taking his time. Please, Viper, rejoin on time. We don't want to see you disqualified once again, like Mexico,
That's
not like
Mercedes.
Mexico. But yeah,
No, it's
okay.
Mercedes.
Satvik
That's
on
Mercedes.
Mercedes is P1 and P7. Shrivats also showcasing some great pace here. He had some great pace in Miami as well, and Rahul with the fastest lap. Rahul is getting feisty. Rahul knows he has an opportunity here. These two are struggling in their own right. As Jin in the pits, all right. Something's up with Jin. I think he's just. There's no reason a hard runner would pit that early. So, if you can just one of you can just check if he has damage, Jin. I'll just follow Shrikant and Rahul
for
and
that.
Raman for a moment. As a lot of battles in the midfield as well. Optical Illusion and Vintage were very close. but-
Jin's got a new front wing going on and under medium tyres.
And people in the chat are requesting for Shrikant's race engineer Noble to tell him not to choke. I hope so. I don't think Shrikant's choking. I think he just has some damage here. And Caesar asking you, Shane, specifically, have you changed your Merc loyalty 100% already?
Well, from a very good friend that I have that's been at Bahrain, I can say that, yeah, things are not looking particularly rosy at Mercedes. Even though the times might indicate it, then they're not happy where they are. So, I'm already there waiting for Lewis to arrive. Put it that way.
Oh, wow.
We all are.
By the way, guys, I just checked Shrikant's stream. He does not have damage from lap one, so maybe he's had some
Okay.
scruffy out
Has
lap.
he messed up his setup, guys? Do you think he's messed up his setup?
Maybe it's just his tires were too cold or something, and he pushed too hard on the lap one.
Okay,
Now
DRS
he's
is
climbing
enabled
back.
as
He's
we
only
see.
6 tenths
Oh, Williams
behind.
goes super deep into that corner.
Oh, what?
Let's bullish turn, Abhi.
I know.
So yeah, guys, DRS is enabled. I think Rahul will be looking to make the move on the back straight. Raman will also look to back him up into Shrikant as much as he can because he knows it's in his best interest. Look at him; they make contact there. That's I think what's happening. Raman knows how to modulate the pace. He knows he may just struggle a little bit if he's in clear air, but he knows that if he can make the two behind him fight, he has a chance. He has a proper fighting chance.
Raman has least TRS in the top 3, so
Yeah.
um,
And Shane, there's a cricket question for you. Would you rather see Lewis
Yeah,
in his
sure.
eighth with Ferrari, or I think you've read the message there, so you may answer it yourself.
I'll have a quick read of it. Thank you for the message anyway.
Optical
Keep 'em
goes
coming.
wide onto the left-hander.
Yeah,
Might have damage, you know.
Oh,
Oh,
optical.
they're making contact.
Optical and
the Aston
vintage.
Martin.
Oh, vintage
Backs
almost
out.
T-bone.
As he should have. As he should have.
Almost T-boning the Alpine there. But yeah,
Just
let's
gonna
have a look.
check
Oh,
if
Rahul
Optical
has
has.
a tail end slide. Shrikant is also not particularly too comfortable right
Oh,
now.
Shrikant is burning as we thought.
Yeah, he is burning his battery, but he even kissed the grass there.
Driving onto the grass.
Kissing those blades of grass. As we go towards the hairpin,
Oh.
what's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Shrikant with a half move, but
They
he pushes Rahul
they
into
stay
a
as they are.
mistake.
They stay as they are. There's no change in position. That was way too close there. At the front, and as they start lap 5, it's still Raman in the lead. Shrikant once again riding that
bottoms
curve.
out, yeah.
You don't want to be doing that too often. It could lead you into making having a pretty massive
Yes.
crash there. As we saw with Giovinazzi back in 2017, I think is it, or Albon in
Yeah,
2019.
it was him.
Yeah,
Yep.
Giovinazzi.
you could see
God, that's a long time ago. Antonio
2017.
Giovinazzi.
2017 is a long
2019.
time ago. You're making us all feel old,
2018.
Shay.
Oh yeah, 2017. All right.
Yeah, Giovinazzi didn't drive in 2018. Yeah, but nonetheless, I hope nobody comes to blows or has a race ended in that fashion. We have Jin, who is in a lonely P16 right now. He has made
He
his
is in a
mandatory
lonely
pit stop.
P16.
He-
He is, and the next one behind him is
Rassam, yeah, Rassam.
Russell in the Haas. So yeah, Hajin is a long. He's going to be praying for a safety car.
Yeah,
And 27% chance around here of a safety car. So
I think we are due a safety car at some point during this race. We have had a safety car, I believe, at every IRL Chinese Grand Prix. As
No,
Rahul, either he's.
another
Let's
snap.
have a look at his onboard dash. So his tire temps are not fine, guys. I don't
they're a
want
bit all
to
that.
be saying it
No,
out
he's
loud,
right.
but his tire temps are really high.
They are. The front are extremely high.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much you can see from the cinematic camera
But
there.
he was riding
Yeah.
Raman pretty closely through the first 3 laps. He was right
Yeah,
on
maybe
the
he
gearbox.
needs just to drop. Yeah, but see now Srikant's coming up in the Red Bull now, so now you're going to have a little DRS train here.
I think the issue is that they are stuck in a train. And
Yes.
as you know, even with these new generation cars, you may have a lot less dirty air, but you will still have some amount of dirty
Oh,
air, which
the
will affect your tire
understeer.
temps. Yeah, there you go. That is exactly what's happening. You need
That's
that
the
front
front
downforce.
tire temperature. That's the front tire temperature and the lack of downforce
Shrikant
from the
was-
Mercedes in front.
If you all were on board with Shrikant, you could have just heard it. Or audially, you could just have heard how
Oh, his
hesitant he
tire
was to put
temperatures are
the.
perfect. His temperatures are
Power down.
perfect.
He's very hesitant to put the throttle down, though, Shrikant. He does not
Yeah.
want to.
As he should be, He's saving tires pretty early on in the race.
You think what he's doing is he's charging up his battery. Obviously, Raman has the least battery of the top 3, and the closest battle in the field is between the top 3. That's
Oh, Rahul
Hey,
goes
good
wide.
to see. Rahul going
I
a
think
bit.
Srikant's just looking after the car, just looking after everything and knowing that he's got the pace to win it.
What he needs to do is he needs to play strategy cards very well.
Yeah.
Do you stay out in the case? Do you bank on a safety car, or do you box early and go on to hards and just pray to not have a safety car? What would you do, guys, if you were in this situation?
Oh dear. I'll let Charles go first.
I'll go for hot tires, straight up box. I think any tire advantage on China is a good advantage.
Yeah.
Tires overheat pretty quickly, as we were talking earlier, Chips. So
That is true.
Yeah, I'd
but
go-
then
I-
again,
I'd-
Charles,
I'd
what if you have a
concur
safety
with
car?
Charles.
Yeah. What if you have a
I'll go
safety
to
car?
hot.
That would
I'll
be
go
an
to
issue.
hot.
Raman, sorry. Rahul,
I just wanna mention Satvik is making inroads towards the top 3 now. He was 3.3 behind. Now he's 2.6.
Yeah.
If he can catch up to Shrikant, then he will also be allowing like 6-7
And
cars behind him to catch up
Charles,
to the
he's
back.
dragging Deadly Mosquito along too.
He's dragging a lot of people along. I know there's a little bit of break in the DRS train right now, but
I must say, a driver who's really
be
come
easy
alive
to
this
love.
season is Deadly Mosquito. He's showcasing some great pace this season. He's been on the podium as well at Spa, if I'm not wrong. I don't think we can discount him from this championship either. Maybe
No, I don't think so. And he's been, yeah, I won't say any more, but yeah, I'm
yeah. Likewise, I don't want to
proud,
come into this
proud
person.
of his progress. He's getting better and better. I'm proud
Yeah.
of his progress.
Always love to see it. Always love to see it. What's
Rahul
up?
off track. Rahul off track.
And
He's
he
coming back
rejoins
now.
a bit aggressively.
He rejoined in front of Shrikant.
Will he
I
still
wanna
be in
check
DRS?
the race director.
His tire temperatures are way high. Really, his fronts are really high.
Yeah, as I mentioned, it's getting really uncomfortable there for him. So, Charles, I don't think that was an invalidation. It would have been an
Nope.
invalidation if it was a short excursion, but it was a pretty long excursion. He
Yeah,
would
he
have
was
lost more time
long.
than he
Yeah.
gained.
So
As Sid V.
Sid's gone
That's a safety
around.
car.
Sid's
That's a
gone
safety
around.
car.
oh,
He's lost the
he's
win.
done. He's done.
Safety car,
He's
safety car,
lost the
safety
win.
car. He's lost
It,
the
it
win.
is.
And
It is.
Hashi-
Safety cars deployed.
Okay,
So,
let's keep an
do
eye
you
out on
box?
Shrikant.
Do you
I'll
box?
keep an eye out on Ramen for pit lane cuts. Just be on board with Shrikant.
There's
for any
going to be no
pit
pit lane cuts as such. What's happening between
Oh,
Satvik
you
and
don't know
Mosquito?
whether him. Ramen takes it pretty well.
Oh, as we have, I think Shrikant also went off track there. Sorry, and they're all taking their liberties with the pit entry. I think the stewards will love to see
Okay.
this. Every single driver.
Ban
And
them.
Ferrari are double stacking.
Yeah, I
Mercedes
think
are double
it's-
stacking.
It's like two drivers who didn't cut the pit entry there, as Harshi is taking the Lewis
Mercedes.
Hamilton line through there. So is Sidby. We can forgive him, he has no wing. But there you go. I think the pecking order will stay as it is. I don't expect to see too
As
many
it is.
changes.
As it is.
And just a quick answer to Caesar's question in the chat. I'd rather see Ferrari Lewis win an 8th title than Australia win the cricket.
If Australia's won a lot of cricket, I think Lewis
Uh,
deserves another win.
There.
Lewis has won a lot of championships.
And more than Lewis, I think it's
Don't
Ferrari.
start
Ferrari.
that, Charles.
Yeah, Ferrari.
Don't go there.
Yeah, Ferrari.
Right.
He has won a lot of championships.
Yeah,
Seven is good.
and I've won a lot of championships too, but you're still hungry for more.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Guys, Shrivats went
big-
from mediums to mediums, so did Satvik. Why have they not completed the mandatory pit stop?
Maybe they're hoping
Yeah,
for
exactly.
another safety car.
They've not done the
Yeah,
mandatory. I
yeah.
just wanted to check that.
They're hoping for
Um,
another one.
I
must be
think
hoping for
honestly,
another one.
guys, what they can do at this moment is even if there isn't another safety car, what they can do is they can stretch out these mediums for a little extended period,
Lap
and then they can
20.
go on to the softs. They will.
Yes.
That alternate strategy might just work out. We have seen it work out in the past.
Well,
so
that's a big help for Jin. And
It is.
for us.
He's back in
that's
the
a big
race.
help for those two, and Viper as well.
Viper, yeah, Viper's also.
Actually,
They've all
Viper's
been
gone a
on
long
lifeline.
way into this race. Wow.
Yeah. It's a very questionable things with Viper sometimes. We have quite a few of us have raced him, and let's just say it's just sometimes not the most ideal thing to be alongside. He had some. I must say, I was really praising him at Miami, and it unfortunately ended very poorly for him. I won't be doing the same for any driver henceforth, because I would
Just
love
one,
to.
a
see
quick
it.
moment,
But yeah.
guys, while we've got the safety car out. What do you think of the new livery for the safety cars this year at Bahrain?
I don't think
Alright.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I haven't really seen. I saw one brief picture of it. If you could just send it over in the F1 channel, we'll have.
Which car are
Uh,
they using? Is it the Mercedes or the Aston?
Aston Martin for Bahrain. It
Okay.
looks absolutely stunning.
You send us a pic. We would love to see it. I honestly, I've just
Upset.
stayed away from testing a bit. I just don't want to get too hopeful.
Oh no, testing went very well. Testing went very well. So now we've got Raman. We've got. What have we got? We've got Rahul, Srikant,
Thick and Mosquito.
Opticals, mate. Yeah, Deadly Mosquito. Yeah, he has been getting better the last few races.
Let's have a look at the position changes, guys.
Oh,
While we have the
Srikant
safety
locks
car
up.
out. That's fine. I don't think that should be an issue.
He's just riding way
So,
too close to
okay, Jin is in the box. What tires is Jin going on to? Is it a set of mediums? It is mediums. All right.
This set of mediums. Yep, he's back. He's out. He goes again.
So tonight's race, the biggest losers have been two McLarens. Smith has fallen down 7 places, while Jin has fallen down 13. Others have fallen down 1 or 2 places. Maximum 3 is Harshi. But look at the gainers. Vintage has gained 6 places. Ace and Abhi have gained 5 apiece.
Yep. I got to give a shout out to Ace too.
And,
First points of the season, last race. Well done, Ace. You're getting better. Keep it up.
Definitely, keep improving. Just don't be
improving.
giving up.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be giving up. And also Shrivat's up into P4. I think he's been a bit of a, what do you call it? Dark horse, is it? Is that the right term? He's been in the shadows, I'll say. We haven't really seen him on the podium as such, but he has showcased some really good pace.
He's getting better. He's
Exactly.
getting better.
And
Everybody's improving. That's all you've got to do, guys, is just keep improving. Safety cars in this lap.
Pretty
yeah,
early
so
call. They have a lot of
It's a
shit
very
to
early call
At
around
the
here.
end of Sector 2, I think that's fair enough. We do usually see. Okay, Noble in the chat saying that Shrikant got damage. Alright, can you all look at that on your feed? If you all can
Sure.
see it?
What damage to?
Doesn't look like it to me. His car looks fine. Let's have a look from Rahul's onboard. Doesn't look like it.
I was watching Shrikant's stream after the first
One
lap.
of you said
I
he
didn't see any
locked up.
damage,
Did he
but-
hit Rahul? Oh yeah, he
Oh,
did.
wow.
Noble in the chat just saying that he hit
Oh, he
Rahul.
did.
Yeah, he did. So
He
I think
has.
that was just the final moments of that little incident that you all caught. Whichever one of you it was. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I
Well,
can't
yeah, I was
credit.
saying Shrikant locked up, right? Yeah.
It was you or was it Chain?
was
I'm not
me.
sure which one of you to credit. I'm sorry
It
for
was
that.
me.
It was me.
I
It was
might have
me.
been,
I was
might have
just
been
on board
Charles.
with Shrikant, and I saw smoke, and I'm like, oh, he locked up. I didn't know
And
he
let-
hit Rahul, but damn,
Let's
that's crazy.
see. Raman's taking it slow, but he's gone. He's bolted. That's a very good restart for him. He's 5 turns away already.
Almost killing the Aston.
Further
Was
back.
so close to him.
Yeah, further back, the field is very spaced out. But look, I see an Alpine going for a move. I see Deadly Mosquito, feisty Deadly Mosquito, hungry for a
and,
move.
Shrikant losing
And-
a position to Satvik with his
He
Yeah.
did.
damage.
He did.
and
He
that
lost
is
a
it.
position
Oh,
to the and locks
he
up
taps the
again.
Alpine back.
I think he did. And look at him. He's so hesitant. His rear end is just not complying with him tonight. As that Satvik up into P3 in the Alpine, Shrikant will go aggressive. He will go for the
Oh,
dive.
look at
That's a bit
Shrikant
too
doing the
aggressive.
dive.
Can he stop it?
That's a bit too aggressive
he
there,
can
but
stop it,
he
but-
can stop it. But I don't think he'll have the traction, guys,
bang,
because Satvik
bang.
is still there.
He
Bang,
won't
bang.
He won't have the downforce
Yes,
to go flat
that's
out on the
a
outside.
favorite
You
movie
know?
of many people. Yeah, Shrikant still
Yeah,
there,
you
but
can
he's lost
clearly
places.
see the understeer
The
on the
Effects
car
of the
right
damage.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yellow,
yeah,
yellow.
yeah.
Is it
Wait,
Sid B
we have a yellow
again?
flag?
Sid B again. Oh, he's not having a very good
Yeah.
time tonight, unfortunately.
And,
Well, at least
Yeah.
he's
he's got going
facing the
again,
right
so it was
way.
a local yellow.
Yeah, it's a local yellow. It's
yellow.
been dispersed pretty quick. But let's have a look at Shrikant from Deadly Mosquito's on board. I think Shrikant is struggling and Deadly Mosquito knows it. He wants to make the move as
Oh,
soon as he can.
absolutely. Deadly Mosquito's going to have a go at this.
Further back, what's going on here? I think Smith just let Hershey go.
Oh, look at
further back.
Deadly down the inside. Shrikant tries to
Oh,
hold it
tap,
around
there's
the
a bit of a
outside.
tap there.
Maybe-
I think he's
Let's
okay.
get it,
I think he's okay. I think he's okay.
Almost.
Yellow, yellow
Yeah,
again.
another
for some
yellow.
reason. Viper speed.
Yeah, we have
That's,
a
Viper.
bulliest response.
Oh,
Oh, Shrikant
Shrikant's in the
boxing,
pits.
boxing.
Shrikant boxing. He's in the pit.
Was
I'll
that
have a
the
look and see what they
clever?
do.
Was that the clever call, guys? I don't think that's the clever call.
Yeah,
gonna
he
have
was
a look.
losing way too
Stay
much
out.
time.
I'm going to have a look what they put him on.
Mediums.
Soft
It has to be
tyres.
medium. Soft.
mediums.
Medium.
It is soft.
Mediums.
Oh,
It
Mediums.
is soft.
he's
No, no,
gonna
it
go
is soft.
and soft then.
Yeah,
It is
front
soft.
wing.
That's
Well,
just.
whatever.
I don't know if I was Shrikant, I would have just stayed out. Maybe banked on another safety car. Why
Yeah, but
take
he's
the
giv-
chance to go to the back
he's
of the
got
grid?
s- Why did he go soft sport?
Why would you voluntarily want to go to the back of the grid?
He's so far right.
Yeah, why would you want to voluntarily go to the back of the grid? Agreed, you may have some damage. Yellow, yellow
Oh, we
again.
have
That's
Abhi
Abhi.
spinning into the gravel trap. He's
Yeah,
doing
but-
his best Sergio Perez impression and back on track.
Sid
I'm
and
not going
Abhi
there.
trading places. As Viper and Rasam, these two. Yeah.
So I guess
Nonetheless.
that leaves us with top two fighting for the win as it stands.
Guys, the
with
thing
Satvik
is-
pretty close to their back, but he's on
Honestly-
a separate strategy.
No, I think that Satvik could be a very big factor here because as we have seen during the previous phase of the race, Rahul struggles with tire temps. Rahul cannot
Yeah,
keep
and
up
also-
with Raman. He struggles with the
Ju-
front end and the rear end, and he taps
True.
Raman.
Oh, wow.
What was that?
I want to
I don't know,
check.
but
I see both end plates on him. It's good.
As we know, Charles, that's not the case for us. It's
Yeah,
Codemasters just
exactly.
doesn't want us to know the
Could be
actual
good, but
situation.
no
state of the
understeer
cars.
either. So no under. Let's just follow him through turn 1, 2, 3, 4 and see how much understeer he has.
I'll be onward with South because let's have a look. So I don't think these turns will be particularly a good indication. This next turn will be the left-hander will be a good indication of whether he has damage or not.
I
And-
tell you, Chips,
Yeah.
Rahul's
Looking
front
good.
tyres already are very high in temp.
Yeah, I don't think Rahul's going to be able to hold off Satvik. Satvik is on a charge. He's on softer tires
Yeah,
as well.
but Satvik has to box again. So would you fight him?
He would have to. I don't think he should. Honestly, he should unleash Satvik onto Raman. That's the best course of
Yeah,
action.
that's what I would do. Let Satvik go and chase down Raman, and you just sit back.
If Rahul,
Yeah,
say
yeah.
for instance, wastes his battery defending against Satvik, it'll just backfire. It'll just completely backfire on him. He will lose the battery. He will lose time.
Oh,
As
he
you can just
almost
see,
lost the
you can
traction
just
as
see
well.
he has his car is just not
Yeah.
compliant. I think he's running
Yeah.
high tire pressures. That's what the mistake he's done
I
tonight.
think it's just maybe it's low downforce and high tire pressures.
I think that's absolutely spot on, Shane. Because just look, he gains a lot of time on the straights, but he
he's
loses
running
so
his
much
car,
time in the
yeah.
corners.
Yeah,
Let's have
he
a look.
does.
DRS is enabled, and there you go. Look at the time he's gaining on Raman. It's not exponential, but he's still gaining a lot of time. Srivat's up into
Srivat's getting
P4
past
for the back.
Deadly.
Optical illusion making the move on
DRS is enabled, guys.
Falcon, and Falcon cannot do anything because optical cuts him off. That's a good move by
No
him.
need to do Falcon. Just
Vintage and
drive as you
Buliester.
always drive, mate.
Yeah. So guys, the medium runners are coming into play. Srivat's with the first slap. There you go.
I know.
The medium runners are really coming into play here. Falcon
we have
on
Buliester making a
optical.
move on Vintage.
Oh, there's some phantom contact there. I think that's
Oh,
clearly.
Falcon goes off.
No, that's clearly phantom contact. You can have a look at the stream. There was.
Okay.
I don't know how I can explain it. It's
Yeah.
like Vifix at Miami D1 last week. How he was
Yeah,
bad in this.
I'd be letting ready, just go, just let him go and get Ramen.
Oh, guys, just one thing I've noticed is that okay, never mind. The fastest lap delta is 7 tenths. All right. Nonetheless, sorry. Carry on.
Shrikant has
Yeah,
the fastest lap now. Yep.
Yeah.
And Shrikant is right down. He's closing, but he's not going to make it to the end. There's no way.
He's banking on another safety car.
I'm gonna go ahead and check everybody's warnings.
If one of you can be onward with the midfield packs, Mitch, Vintage, Buliester and Co, I'll just be onward with the top few. Just do let me know if you notice anything interesting at the
I'll
back.
follow them.
Oh, sorry, the midfield, not at the back. I'll be onward with... okay, Rahul's lost a whole lot of time. But what about Satvik?
It's pretty close, but it's okay. Keep on to the top three.
No moves being made here, so I'll just switch over to this. I love the midfield battles, honestly. In D2,
the
it's-
midfield is
we have Smith
fantastic.
catching up to the back
Yeah.
of Vintage. Smith
Goes for the
going down the inside.
And
it's a
I think
tight entry.
if
Vintage
Harshi plays
not
this well,
opening up
Harshi
the
could be
corner.
the biggest benefactor in all this, which he
there's
is.
a contact.
There
There's
you
a
go,
contact.
There was
Harshi is the
contact,
benefactor.
definitely.
She makes it stick.
Yep.
Oh, Smith going for the dive there. That's not the best course of action there. He's lost momentum. He's lost straight line speed as well. And now Vintage might get him back.
Coming back at
He's
him.
trying to squeeze Vintage into the pit wall, but no,
Oh,
Vintage
he
will
might
make the
get
move.
Hershey as
Smith
well.
is there. No, oh, Vintage been tagged.
He said he has
That's
to
on
mark the
Vintage.
Vintage
That's on
spinning.
Vintage.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
tagged there.
Yeah,
that's-
no, Vintage understeered into him. He carried way too much speed.
I think that's racing incident. Let's leave it up to the steward.
Yeah,
I think there
it's a
was
racing incident.
both ways. One was going too quick. One there was a little more room that could have been left. But
I
nonetheless,
think Smith
that's-
left a lot of room for him, and yeah, it's all good.
I think yeah, he did leave quite a bit of room. But yeah, we're just here to enjoy the race. We're not here to make.
Oh,
penalty
Ramen
related
off the
decisions.
track.
Ramen's
Ramen is
gone.
off the track. Something
Ramen's
has
off.
happened. Ramen off.
I just caught that. He
What-
just
what's
went straight
happened?
off.
Yeah, John back, and he's gonna lose position to.
And now, guys,
His teammate
Satvik
as well.
is perfectly poised to inherit the lead of the race because look at
Absolutely.
Rahul. His car is all over the place. Satvik just needs to nail his exit onto the backstage,
just
which
was
he
on-
hasn't. But oh, guys,
I was
what
just
happened to
on board
Raman?
with Ramen, and
What
he
happened
just
to him?
he
He
just
lost
went
his
straight
rear.
off.
He lost his rear through the fast right-hander after the fast left-hander.
Yeah.
And he snapped and he went off track. And he almost had a half spin as he was off track as well. So
Now the
nice
Alpines are
catch from him.
perfectly
He'll be
poised
happy with
now.
what he has right now.
Okay,
He's
what's
almost
going on there?
losing the
Satvik has
position
gone
to-
for the dive. Oh, Shivats and Rahul made contact.
contact with
And
him, Rahul.
I didn't expect Satvik to inherit the lead there. He was way too far back. How did he
Oh,
do
the
that?
Mercedes pits,
Ramen in the bit?
the
Ramen in the
Mercedes
box.
Of,
Shivats in the box.
Shivats has damage, I think. And he cuts the pit lane a bit, but that's okay.
That's understandable. I don't think there's particular
As we
pit
have a
lane.
battle for the lead, Satvik letting Rahul by.
Fair enough. I think
He
he
didn't fight
will.
that too much.
He
didn't fight
should
that.
look at setting up the move a little better. He had a very bad exit onto the back straight, Satvik.
He does.
He lost 3 or 4 tenths right there.
Whoa.
For the back, let's have a
Jake,
look.
This race is
P17 now. He's
It's come
making-
alive.
Oh, wait, no.
It's come alive.
It has come alive, Chips. It certainly has. And this is going to change the spice the championship up a bit.
Yeah, the dynamic is really. It might
Well,
shift here.
Good thing for Ramen is he has no damage and he did not pick any track violations for his little
I think if you're
off-track
sensible
height,
enough about
so-
it, if you don't just accelerate through it, you will not pick up a warning. If you're sensible about it, you will not
Yeah.
be on the
even if you go off track,
wrong
just
side of
be
the
lifted
tracks.
off and you're
Yeah.
good.
Well, Rahul's
Exactly.
tyre temperatures have seemed to stabilise now, and they seem a lot better. So
He's in free air, guys. That's the key point here. He
Yep.
was in dirty air continuously, stuck
and
behind
Deadly
Raman.
Mosquito up into P4, another good drive.
So now with Rahul in this position, given that his tyre temps are recovering, Satvik has a little less battery than him. Raman has the least battery out of the top three. Deadly Mosquito is not too far behind that. I think he has the least battery. But
Thing is-
what does Satvik do now?
Sat-
Because obviously, Rahul goes extremely wide there.
Really off track.
That
Let me
is,
check his race
if
record
he's
now.
gained any time, that's probably report worthy, maybe. Because
No warnings.
even if it's not a
He did
warning,
the
that
right
is
thing.
definitely
Even
report
if you
worthy.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, no
He
position
did gain
change,
time
so-
because you're supposed to stay within the track limits. You're supposed to stay within the white lines, and obviously he didn't do that. I think he
He
just
could argue that he had a snap or something, but yeah.
yeah. Again, we're just here to make statements. We're not here to make the decisions on
Exactly.
what's happening here. Jin ahead of Harshi. Harshi, will he go for a return move? He won't. Yeah, come back.
And
There you go.
Optical too. Optical's catching Deadly as well too.
Optical's in a good
Yeah,
position.
he has caught up
Yep.
to the front pack, but the thing is, his medium runners still have to box, so
Yes, yeah.
they might
Do
look
they?
like they're in contention for now.
Do
Yes.
they,
but maybe
guys?
They won't be.
Really, do they?
Oh yeah, it will burn.
I
up.
don't think they
It
will.
will burn up.
I don't think they will. They might burn
Let's
out, but
see.
I don't think
See
they
how
want
it
to
goes.
risk losing track position. If you have to
18
box,
laps.
box early. Don't leave it too late.
Well,
That's-
you know,
honestly, that's-
I'll be hoping for a safety car. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Safety car would really help out the medium runners, but it would also bail out Shrikant at the moment. That's the one thing it would do. Oh,
we got a
yellow,
spin for
yellow,
the
yellow.
house behind.
Rasam is off. That's okay. That's
but
alright.
it's
That's
good,
alright.
it's good.
Okay,
Half
Rahul and
spin.
Satvik. Satvik and Rahul. Satvik is now ahead of the
no
horse
space to
driver.
Rahul.
And now Raman just can't get back
He's
ahead of these
watching.
two. And okay,
He's
Satvik,
Rahul's got.
he's got immense straight
Charles.
line speed. Just look at that.
Rahul's catching up, but
And he's gonna go for the move around the outside. That's not the best way to go about it, I
Hollister's
think,
in the
because
pits.
Satvik
just
will
be on
block
board
him
with
off.
Raman here.
Satvik will block him off. There's no way. Rahul should have gone for the inside there. Yeah, he will struggle now. Because once again, now he's in dirty air. That's the last place where he needed to be. Why did Willis to box?
I have no idea.
Damage? Does he have damage? He may have
Could be
damage.
wing damage. I didn't
Exactly.
follow him. for
Okay, in
that.
all this, Falcon is catching up to this battling quintet, 5 cars.
Yes.
I think that's the
And
right
also,
term.
Ace is up in the top 10 as well, and Shrikant's
Rasam's
now up to
retired.
13th now.
The Haas has retired.
It's in the pits. But guys, just wanted to point that out. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but yeah, 17 laps in, and that's our first retirement. That's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good, guys.
You know,
Yeah,
his own
well
game.
done.
well
Well
done.
done, D2.
Well,
Well done,
GG,
D2.
guys.
yeah.
And McLaren have made up 7th and 8th now.
Look, as we've just made that statement, just have a look at the next few laps. Let's just
Yeah.
expect some proper drama in the next few laps. But yeah, Caesar saying that Satvik will struggle on those tires, definitely so. He is.
Yes.
This tires
the
won't go
Haas
another
is
10
back
laps
on the
at
track
pace.
now. Oh, Optical is burning. Optical's burning onto the back of Deadly.
And I don't think he'll go for the move. Oh!
He backs up.
Goes for the-
what a move!
He won't be able to make
he
it
won't
stick
make
though.
it stick, but
Yeah, but
almost lost his wing.
It's a very
there.
neat
Oh,
move, but
he is gonna make it stick.
Maybe. What a. Oh!
that's a completely
Oh, somebody's
unorthodox
off track.
move. That is
Raman off track.
a
Raman off
supreme
track,
move.
big time.
Raman's struggling with his tires, but Mosquito's going for the offensive. Will he be able to get back ahead of the Alpine driver? That's way too close. It was very reminiscent
Oh,
of
look at these
vintage
pair.
and-
Look
Yeah.
at this. They're having
No,
a real
Optical
proper
is on the
go.
back of Raman, so he's got them back.
So guys, Optical went for the most unorthodox move there. I'm sure that Optical has something in the bag here. He is going to surprise us tonight.
I think both
Honestly,
Alpines
I just
too.
think he was avoiding to hit his rear end.
They're on
but
the same strategy,
ended up
guys.
Making a beautiful
Oh!
move.
And Mosquito makes a mistake, and that will open up the door for Falcon, but he can't make the move on this
But-
occasion. Has a little tail end snap, but yeah, this top
Yeah, now Raman. Now
was the
Raman's
word
got
for six
optical.
drivers. Was the word for
Raman's
six
got
people
optical
together.
coming fast.
Yeah,
So
6 people together
Yeah,
would
mediums,
be
hard, and medium. So it's a medium sandwich with.
medium, hard, medium, hard, medium. So the majority of
Medium
drivers
sand-
are on the mediums.
I like that. I like that, Charles. Medium sandwich. I like that.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a medium
Yes,
sandwich with
sir.
a double hard filling. I think that's a
Kind of.
very Charles Leclerc statement that I've made there. But yeah, nonetheless, Rahul will get the move done.
Gee, Optical's caught up to Raman so quick.
And Rahul's made the move on Satvik, who cannot defend. Obviously, he can't. But what about this further back? Optical going for the move once again.
Oh my! What
He
is
has this.
happening?
He has this
He's
unorthodox
got the
move.
grip.
Guys,
He's got the grip out of there.
either he's braking super late or he's just missing his braking points. I think he's just
I
trying
think
something
he's missing his
unorthodox.
braking points.
Yeah, because you can't do that 2 laps in a row. I think this Optical may just need to brake a little bit earlier, because if it goes wrong, even by a small fraction, his front wing and the car ahead are both going to be in tatters. You obviously don't want that. As we are
Oh,
on to
we have
19. Viper in the
Shrikant
box.
No, sorry,
No,
Viper
Viper's
box.
in the box. So is
Yeah,
Shrikant in the box as well. You're right.
Yeah,
Shrikant in the
Shrikant's
box.
picked
Well,
again.
soft as,
Yep.
right? It's probably dead.
But what do you
Oh,
do
they're
if you're
dead.
Shrikant? Shrikant is in a
Strategic
horrible
masterclass
position
for
right now.
Shrikant here.
Shrikant is in a horrible position right now.
Look at Optical behind Raman. 1.5 tenths.
And yeah, just Raman is not having a particularly good time. I just think it's good for him that he's able to stick with these two ahead of him. But Optical's
Well,
right there.
Raman goes
Optical
wide.
will get the move done. Optical will get the move done, provided he gets a good exit onto the back straight. But there you go. That won't help. That won't help. What
That's
he needs
not
now
gonna
is just to calmly
That one.
Let's see
navigate.
if he does his thing onto the.
Yes.
Last
I'll get
corner
on
again.
board. I'll get on
Second
board with Optical. I'll have a look.
Oh,
Oh no!
Optical almost spinning.
Oh!
Take it easy.
nah,
He
that's
opened
the
exactly
DRS
what he
here.
didn't have to do.
He opened his
He made
DRS then.
Deadly's here.
And you
DRS,
can't open the DRS
sorry.
there, but yeah, Mosquito going for the
DRS,
move,
sorry.
and yeah, Raman and going ahead of Satvik. Raman going ahead of Satvik, and what is Optical going to do? He has to go for the wide line there. There's no option there, but look who's made the inroads. Falcon up into P4 ahead of Mosquito and Optical Illusion. That's a great opportunistic
Yeah,
move
he
there
made
by
a
him.
double overtake.
Somebody's in the box. Somebody's in the
Oh,
box,
this back.
guys. Satvik in the box. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told you mediums. Oh, he's gonna speed. Oh, he's good. He's good.
Oh, he just checked that in time,
and
Charles.
Falcon
got it,
will
bro.
put up a good defense against Deadly Mosquito. And Deadly Mosquito still trying to go for it, but Harshy with a penalty. That's not what he needs to do there.
First penalty.
So if you're optical, do you box now? Given your other medium runner has box.
What do you do if you're Falcon and Optical? Falcon's in a good position. Will you be able to make up that much time? What's the pit loss around here? 20 seconds? 22 seconds? What's the pit loss?
Why is
Why are people going?
Satvik on hards?
Yeah, why do you go hard for?
That doesn't make sense.
He wanted to probably go mediums. He just pressed an extra button on his D-pad. I think that's the case. But okay, guys, if you're... What's the pit loss around here? I think it's about 20 seconds, 22 seconds. Will you be
Yeah,
able to
'cause
make
it's a-
up that much time in the remaining
In 8 laps?
8 laps? Will you be able to do
Oh,
that?
you'd have to go like hell. You'd have to go like hell to do it.
And also,
Hell,
if you're on
but
softs, your tires will burn out. So,
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
I-
it's worth it.
Nah.
do you box at this
Nah.
point, or do you
Need a
just...
safety car.
But if
Stay
you get
out.
a
I would
safety
stay
car,
out, I would stay out.
Of course, if you get a safety car, stay out.
Track
Sorry, box.
position's more important. Absolutely.
Yes, we have a move for the lead coming. Ramen down the inside of our
Raman
Rahul.
back to
Taking
his...
back. What was his as he
starting position.
Can he make
Yep.
it? Yep.
And there he goes.
That's a
through into
clean
the
move by
lead.
him. Clean move by Raman. Up into P1 once again, but will he be able to stay there? Rahul is very feisty. Rahul is very eager. Just look at him.
Last lap.
Okay, Optical, is he boxing? No. What's happened? Falcon's
Oh,
box.
Rahul
All
coming
right.
back on Ramen. Rahul coming back on Ramen.
Charles, exactly. You want to be leading the last. You don't want to be leading the last lap. No way.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. Or if you do, you just want to ensure that the driver behind you has a bad run onto the back straight. As the two,
Or you make sure you don't back out into the
yeah,
penultimate
the
corner.
two McLarens swapped. I think Jin's now ahead of Smith. Is that the case? I think that is the case. These two are in a
Optical staying out for
comfortable
now.
position, I'll say. The McLarens. They can do each
Yeah,
other along.
He has gone for softs. Falcon has gone for the right tires, but can he catch
Mosquito
up?
and Illusion,
Oh,
Mosquito and
Optical making the
Illusion.
move.
Optical now ahead of
Optical made the
Mosquito.
move on Deadly. He
Shri-
made a Daniel
Shrikant
Ricciardo
went
dive
from
bomb.
medium to
I
hard
know.
to soft to medium.
Chips, this is going to change the championship because Shrikant's down there and Raman's up there.
He won't score any points. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big blow for Shrikant, all down to his
What
own
is
mistake of
very-
rear-ending arm Rahul and the safety
Yep.
car.
Was
Heading
pretty
into Bahrain next round.
surprised. What's pretty surprising is that we've had just
Vishnu
one
gotta have
safety
a
car.
field day.
We just had one safety car tonight.
We haven't had many incidents. So.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Shrikant about to make a move on Abhi. Well.
Yeah, I think Abhi's just gonna let him go. Abhi doesn't put up much of a
Yeah.
fight. He's very nice
He
in
couldn't.
that
He
way.
had a grip.
Yeah, he's chill that way. But,
So Optical is now 3 seconds behind the front pack.
Ah,
Certainly
With Deadly
is.
right on him.
and Deadly Mosquito
And his
will.
tires are gonna die out. So
And Noble, is the stream lagging?
I think-
Please do let me know. I'm not sure why. My internet seems fine.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Charles,
one in the box. Jin in the box.
Gin in the box. I'll go on board with him and have a look.
which tires he's going?
It has to be soft, guys.
Oh,
There's no.
he just made that.
Yeah, that's,
A lot of
and-
people are pushing their luck with the
They are, mate.
pit
They
lane
are.
speed limiter today.
what I think is happening here is one of the
Soft
McLarens
tires.
is going to stay out and Jin will box. So Smith will stay out helping Jin while Jin will be on a charge.
Yeah.
Also indirectly
Guys,
helping out
Optical
Smith.
is catching by 5/10 a lap right now.
He
You can
is.
see the front two in front of him fighting.
Falcon and Shrivats. So Falcon should have the move done by the next straight at the Daniel Ricciardo corner. I think it will be the case because Shrivats is on older tires and a harder compound. I don't think that he'll be able to put up much of a fight against Falcon, but he is still there for the time being.
He might try around the outside here.
No, he won't. He can't.
But no.
What about Jin? Oh, Jin and who's that? Ballistic coming to blows. I thought it was Harshit. My
Yes.
apologies. But yeah, you don't want to see that too often. Jin would have had his heart in his mouth for a moment, given how close he got to the rear end of that Williams. As yeah,
Oh,
Ballister,
my boy, he's really
backing
close
him
to
up.
that Williams.
Yeah, he is backing him up for Harshit. He's helping out his teammate there. That's noble of him. But contact again. I saw that
It
little
was.
puff of smoke,
Little
but
tap.
up front, guys,
Yeah.
up front, what's happening between Raman and Rahul? Nothing's happening. Further back, nothing's happening. Let's get back to this little battle. The midfield is where it's at. Look at Jin, look at Harshi. Who's it gonna be? I think Jin will have the move done. Ballista will defend it, but
Jin got it done even before the straight.
Yeah.
yeah, no, but Ballista still
Will
ahead.
he lose his DRS? Where is it?
Decide, but look at Harshi. Harshi
Oh, look
is
at
three
that.
wide.
Three wide.
It's three wide there, and you know what? I think Harshi is gonna be the benefactor in all this, but no, Jin outbreaks everybody when he's been
He
tagged.
gets stabbed by Hershey.
That may have resulted in damage for Harshi. That may have resulted in damage
Something
for
like
Harshi.
Hope not.
Smith
And
boxes,
we see
Smith
the other
boxes.
McLaren into the pits
Boxes
as
in.
well.
Yep, and the
All right.
McLaren onto the soft tire.
All right. So let's just track their gap to the leaders, guys. Let's track
South
Falcon's
Africa
gap to the
is
leader.
13 seconds.
Yellow.
from the pack on the bottom.
It's Viper.
That's
Viper.
Yeah.
Viper's taking
That's
a very
Viper.
odd route, and
That's-
it's just
Oh, 10
What?
just
second.
it's not unbelievable actually. It's pretty regular now. Viper has the weirdest off-track excursions. When he
Yeah.
does, it's either a disqualification or in this case a 10-second penalty. Viper, what? Why? Yeah,
The vintage players in the pits. And the Aston Martin is into the pits.
Well,
And
Optical
Rahul is off
staying
the
out
track.
nowadays.
Rahul's almost had a
Rahul's-
half spin, and
He
that's
nearly did again. He
It's a-
nearly
Yeah,
did again.
he was off the track.
Loses DRS.
He was
He's
off the
gonna have
track.
to deploy
yeah,
like
and-
crazy.
His
Yeah.
tyre temperatures are back up. So now,
Yeah, I don't think in any case Rahul will benefit from being stuck behind another car once again. As we've seen, it was very detrimental to his cause. Let's have a look at this. So Falcon's not gained any time on Satvik, but I think Satvik's gaining time on Mosquitoes. They're on fresh tires, the pair of them. Obviously, I don't understand why Satvik's on hards.
I think Charles, on edge, you don't want to be leading into the last lap. No way. Not around here.
No, she didn't make the move and she whips.
And what about Bulliest and Smith? Okay, Smith has made the move. What about Shrivats? Can he come back on Jin? I don't think so. What about Mosquito and Illusion? Jin with the fastest lap, 33.403.
Yep. In the McLaren.
Pretty
Yep.
good lap. So I think what Raman's supposed to do there is, for his best interest, he should just look at backing up Rahul through the critical corners. As he knows,
Anyway,
the
Shriek
exit onto the
in 12th.
2 places away from the points.
Yeah.
Will he be able to stay there? How much of a penalty does Harshi have? It's a 5 sec, so that will. I think
think it is.
Shrikant is within that 5-second window of Harshi. But I think Harshi will gain time. He's on softs, Shrikant's on mediums. So Shrikant's strategy has been a bit odd. I won't say unorthodox, it's just been odd. From mediums to hards to softs to mediums.
Yeah.
The safety car, banking on a safety car didn't really help. As at this moment, guys, I don't think that the field is just way too spaced out to have
Yeah.
safety cars.
Yes.
What is Viper doing? He's broken. He's broken. Vintage's end plate.
He has.
What is all wrong with him?
Certainly has.
Yeah. What was that?
Deadly makes a move on optical now.
Yeah.
Yo, Chips,
Sorry
I'll
for
be
that.
back, okay?
All right, no worries.
Yeah,
Yes, sorry for that.
I've got to say, Deadly, mate, he's
Deadly's
good
gone
to
with the
see
move,
he's-
but yeah, what was that kamikaze move by Viper there?
I have no idea.
Did you catch that? Did you catch that?
I caught the last moment of it, yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm still wondering what that was.
I don't want to say much, but yeah, it's Caesar, you and me have both experienced it in season 9 Spain, if you remember very well. That's Viper's not very particularly okay. Harshi making the move on Shrivats, and yeah, I think Smith will follow suit as well. Shrivats is tumbling down the order, so as we know, this is very good for D1 strategies tomorrow. You should be on the best tire, freshest tire rather, at the end. It will help you, but will you be able to catch up to the
McLarens
leaders?
have come alive in the later part of the race.
I think it was very smart of them to not stay out. I was half expecting either Smith or Jin to stay out, but they've both boxed. That's a very good call by both of them. And I think now Smith should get the move done on the back straight. What about Rahul? What about Raman? Let's have a look at this. Rahul's so crucially, Shane, Rahul's staying within DRS of Raman.
He is staying within DRS, and yeah, whether I'm on board with him. Oh, he's got what? He's got 60% battery, 62%, so he's got enough to mount an attack. Let me have a look at what Rahul's got.
And the people in the chat, that was not okay. He can't forget quota shooter.
But no, I'm yeah, it's evenly poised. Put it that way, Chips. It's evenly poised.
So Shane, I won't be pulling up the battery figures, but I think Rahul's pretty comfortable in terms of battery compared to Raman at this point. Am I right?
Yeah, I reckon.
Smith and Harshi are level.
Yeah.
And the gap was absolutely null as they went onto the start-finish straight, and Smith will make the move on Harshi, who cannot defend. Yellow. It's a Aston Martin. I think that's
Vintage, I think.
vintage player. Yeah. So vintage, obviously, he will be struggling.
Yeah, he was having a
He may be
good
lapped.
race at the start.
He may be lapped soon. Yeah, vintage has just he had that contact with Smith, and then he has obviously been annihilated by Viper. I think that's the kindest way to put it. There's really no way to sugarcoat it. That was a very bad time. I don't believe
No, they're
it's-
all there. I think Chips. It's all evenly poised.
I don't.
Well, we
think
won't get a safety car now.
So Shane, crucially,
Yes.
Satvik and Falcon boxed towards the end. Those ahead have stayed out on 18 lap volt tires, be it mediums for Optical Illusion or hards for Mosquito, Rahul and Raman.
Yeah.
They have managed to stay ahead. They have not
They
been
have.
caught by these fresh
No,
tire
their
runners.
tyre management's been great. They've been the tyre whisperer, haven't they? They've been
All of
massaging
them.
those tyres.
Honestly, all of them.
Everybody's massaging those tyres really well.
And I think that Rahul is just looking to stay behind Raman. He does not want to get ahead of Raman at this point in the race.
No, I
you
think
don't want to.
I think.
Viper's binned it.
Viper.
That's obviously not going to be a safety car because we are
No.
past that point.
I think Raman is, he's playing. He's thinking, right, I'm going to have a go sooner or later. But Rahul.
If you're Raman, Shane, do you attempt to back up Rahul into Deadly Mosquito? Do you do that?
If I was Raman,
he's too far back.
If
He's too far back.
I was
Welcome,
Raman,
Charles.
I'd be thinking, right, Rahul's there. All right, well, I know he's there. I suspect there's going to be an attack come. I'd be trying to get clear of Rahul, definitely.
But there you go again. As we just discussed,
9-10.
he has what's happened to Rahul? All of a sudden, he's just lost a
Yeah,
whole lot of
just
momentum.
dropped.
He's
Oh,
more
he
than
had
a
a
second
moment, he
behind.
had a moment. Oh,
Look at
he's
him.
gonna lose his
Look at
DRS.
him. There's
He's
no
gonna lose
DRS
it.
now. There is no DRS, and Rahul on the penultimate lap has done exactly what he was avoiding these past
have done.
27 laps.
Yeah.
he has made a crucial mistake onto the backside at the most important part of the
Well,
race.
I'm not going to say anything, but his rears are through the roof.
Yeah, as we have seen time and time again throughout this race, he's been struggling with tire temps. I don't assume he'll be able to do much about it because he is sliding. As we can see, he may have great pace, but he is sliding all around. As I think Jin and Falcon, let's have a look at this. Up ahead, not much is going on. Optical may be going for a move on Mosquito, if one of you can just track that. While I follow Jin and my Falcon.
Oh, that
and
super
Jin,
aggressive pull out.
yeah, Jin is super aggressive.
An aggressive pull-out, huh?
Oh, sorry. You're
That's-
all right. Put that in the bloopers there. Go on.
Yeah, no shit.
Damn,
We love
you
that. We
got
love
me.
that.
You got me.
If you,
We all do love an aggressive pull-out, Shane. My
Oh,
optical
get back to the race. Come on.
almost a second back now.
as we have Raman still there. What's
Focus.
Yeah, Raman has to focus. Raman will be going for it. Shane, I know you're a Ferrari guy right now, but I'm sure there's a little bit of lingering love in your heart for the black
good.
team.
Good luck to at least Mercedes are taking the battle to those damn Red Bulls. Who's only going to get 1 point is Shrikant.
It might become 2 because Harshi has a penalty.
Harshi's penalty.
But yeah, Rahul's
Yeah.
not close enough. Raman, he just needs to perfectly, very slowly navigate these last 2 turns. He cannot afford to pick up a penalty at this point in the race. He can't. He just can't. Drain all the battery you want, Raman, on the straights. That's all you have to do. You just need to navigate these last 2 corners. Vintage with a penalty, but it won't matter for this man, Raman, who's driven a stellar race from pole. There were some hiccups, but he will come
done.
across the line
GG,
and
guys,
take the
well
race
done.
win. Fantastic job, Raman, and I think he inherits the championship lead as well. Rahul and Pito,
And
great
a
driver,
massive,
Mosquito,
massive
and
big
Asian.
shout out
Mosquito
to
in
Falcon.
P3.
Yeah, and
Well
Satvik
done, and to Ace.
okay, I think Falcon got close to Jin, but he couldn't get ahead of him. Smith, it is P8 for
well
him.
done.
Disappointing for Smith, but yeah, these
Let's see
fresh
if
tire
Shrikant
runners
can
gave
get
us
P9.
entertainment. Yeah, he will. And there you go, it's finishing
There
it
we
in
go, Shrikant
style.
P9.
Yeah.
And another good solid result from the Ferrari boys in 7th and Ace in 13th. Well done, guys.
But tonight it's all celebration for Raman.
Yes.
Fantastic
This is going to
performance,
close the
yeah.
championship up, isn't it?
I think he inherits the lead of the championship. Caesar, I think if you're in the chat, please do let us know the exact points difference right now.
Oh boy, this is going to be terrific going to Bahrain and Jeddah.
Yeah, that's especially Jeddah is going to be a very tricky track, as we know. Sidby with the
Monaco.
fastest lap. There you
No,
go.
right.
Go on,
Wow.
Sidby. Go on.
Yeah.
Lovely.
He won't get the point, but he'll take it from Shrikant.
Yes.
Lovely.
So Shrikant
Oh yeah, he
really
does
only
take
gets, yeah, he does. So he only
2 points.
Shrikant
Will Abhi get
loses
it?
that extra point.
Abhi doesn't. Will Vintage get it? He's down by a second. So there you go. That's
Not after what he just did, no.
Yeah, that's-
almost one.
end of the race for all these drivers coming up to the line. I will switch over to the
We have
leader.
Vintage ending the race.
An amazing drive by Raman tonight. He
Yep.
had that
Yeah.
moment.
Apart from
Nobody
that
was
one
free
little
from making a
mistake,
mistake.
but
They
nothing
all
else.
made mistakes.
Yeah.
But
Rahul
Raman
made
crucially was
mistakes.
there.
Shrikant made mistakes. Yeah.
Shrikant, I think what was pretty troublesome for him was that the fact that he decided to pit for softs that early on into the restart.
I think what troublesome was he decided to rear end somebody under the safety
That's
car.
we've all done that at some
Yeah.
point, Charles. Is the fact that
Yeah,
he
exactly.
didn't play
True.
strategy cards very well after that. That's
Yeah, I would have maybe stayed
we all
out.
would have
I
stayed
don't
out. That's just not what you do there. But it's a proud day for Merck because their driver is on the top step of the podium.
Well, yep, top step. Yep.
And yeah, valiant
Interesting,
effort by
interesting.
Rahul though. Rahul, despite I don't think many drivers would have been able to keep up with those skyrocketing tire temps as well as Rahul did tonight. So
Oh,
props
no,
to him as well.
He held that.
Well done. And so Shane, do you want to run us through the final classification?
Sure, we got Rahman in the Mercedes takes the win. Then we have Rahul in the Haas takes P2. Then we have Deadly Mosquito from 6 on the grid in P3. Then Optical, Shrikant, 3 ready. We've got Jin in the McLaren in P6. Then we've got Falcon in an excellent P7 again for Ferrari. Smith in the McLaren. Shrikant in the Red Bull. Shrivas in the Mercedes in 10th. And then we have Hashish, Bullerstar, Ace, Sid, Aston Martin, Hubble, Vintage, Viper, and Russum in the DNF in the Haas.
So just 2 retirees, guys, out of 18 drivers around China. That's just unexpected. I would not have expected that, honestly.
And they both retired themselves as well.
Yeah, Russum in the pits.
Not even racing
even
incidents.
he went, Viper crashed out, but it was pretty clean in terms of retirements tonight. We didn't have many. Let's invite the top 3 to the party. It's Raman, Rahul, and Deadly Mosquito. So I think the last time Mosquito got a podium, he did not join the party. So I do hope that he does join.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done.
World.
They were good.
Yeah.
He certainly is getting better. Yeah, his last couple of races have been really good.
That is true. He's been very, very consistent and quick. I think that's perfect for him. Where is I do hope that they join in. Raman's here. We're waiting on Rahul and Deadly Mosquito. So, nonetheless, let's just put out a message. Have you all added them to the party, or do I need to?
I am in. Hi guys.
Hi Raman, welcome. Firstly, congratulations. Massive congratulations on your.
That's gonna spice the championship up most definitely.
Let's go, Raman.
Raman, if you can just add Rahul and Mosquito if you have them added, or if you don't, then I can add them.
I got him.
Got them both?
Yeah, I added them both.
Perfect. Deadly Mosquito and I am Rahul. So Mosquito's here.
Deadly Mosquito.
already
Here
here.
he is. Here he is. Hello, Deadly. How are
Mosquito.
you?
Mosquito, if you can, before you start, if you can just confirm that you have your audio sharing enabled. It's on PS5, right? Open up your party chat card. Just press your PS button once and open party voice chat. Once you've opened that card, just go over to the right hand side where it says more, the 3 dots. Can you see? Found it? Yeah. Then click on the 3 dots and voice chat settings, and then just enable your share your voice. Allow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe people should be able to hear you now. So if somebody in chat can please confirm that, we would be very deeply obliged. But we do start with you, Mosquito.
Yes.
Another podium.
Yes,
2 podiums in the season already.
This was actually not expected. I thought I won't have much pace here. I made a few mistakes in the poly lap. I would have probably got another 2-3 tenths there. But the race, I had some decent pace. And it always helps to have Sid as your teammate, always telling you what to do, giving you the right strategies, giving you the motivation. So yeah, that helps a lot. Probably that is the reason I am getting better pace out of myself this season. Probably, I'm not sure. So yeah, it was a good race. Like I just timed it pretty good. The McLarens in the front were pretty fast. I didn't even try to catch them there because I thought like if I push so much, probably I'll make a mistake and I'll lose position. So I just stuck to P3. And we had a good fight with Optical Illusion in the last 3-4 laps. So it was nice. It was a good race. GG's to Raman and I am Rahul. Good race, guys.
And GG's to you. That was fantastic race by you tonight. And I think you had the right strategy at the end. It was just the 4 of you who stayed out. It was you, Optical, Raman, and Rahul who stayed out. And that was the right strategy in the end, because as you saw, those behind you did catch up very quickly, but they were just too far behind at the end to make a difference. So I think you're also. What prompted you to stay out on those stars? Was it Sid again who advised you to stay out, or was it your own call?
I spoke to Sid, like asked him what to do. He said like probably stay out, so I stayed out. And it was just 8 laps or something, right? When the first safety car came. So yeah.
Oh, well done, Deadly. Well done. Good driving, mate. Very well done.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes, Charles, anything you want to ask Mosquito?
Yeah, he is. How How was your fight with Optical?
And
Yeah.
special thanks to Redstone by stole his setup. So yeah, thanks, bro.
Of course.
There we go. Let's start with Raman before, and I'll ask
We
Rahul to
have
join again.
we've requested Rahul to join. We'll just wait for a moment. But yeah, I just want to say, well done, Mosquito. That was
Yeah, well done, Deadly. As I said,
you
good
ticked all
drive.
the right boxes tonight.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. He certainly did. On to Bahrain.
On to Bobby.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
I don't believe Rahul is going to be joining us, at least right now. So we'll go over to the Mercedes driver. Raman, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Pole position by 15 thousandths and the race win at the end. How was your race today? Just how was it?
Honestly, I can still feel my chest thumping. Not just for the on-track action, but I don't know if you guys could tell, but like right from the start of the race, I had lag issues. And even when I lost after the safety car, after the restart when I was leading, when you saw me probably drop back 2-3 positions, that was again because of the lag. My control inputs just didn't register at that right-hander before the fast left-hander that goes into right-hander. At the right-hander, my inputs just didn't work. My car just went straight. So I was just hoping and praying that I'm okay with P3, P4. Just don't give me this lag again. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it was pretty. I mean, that was the highlight. Other than that, some good racing with I am Rahul. For the first stint, I was, I don't know what the guys behind were doing, whether they were pushing or not, but I was genuinely trying to keep just ahead, like 7, 8 tenths ahead of I am Rahul. And I think I just had enough straight line speed to not have to use the battery too much. And that was my strategy to keep Srikanth behind for as long as I could. And that is exactly what worked out. In the safety car restart also, Wicket told me that, go late, because I don't want anything bad to happen, but that has higher chances of something happening behind you, which might catch people up, which is exactly what happened. I don't know what happened to Srikanth. Sorry about that, Srikanth, but tactics. So yeah, that worked out. And again, obviously lost my position with the glitch, but then I again had the straight line speed, and somehow I was getting good exit from that, that weird flowing right-hander before the straight. So yeah, it was pretty comfortable till the end. Again with Rahul also, I didn't want to deploy battery till the end. I was just saving battery for. I think he was also saving. Wicket told me he was like 60-70% he had battery. So I had 40-50%. I thought that would be enough for a last lap defense. But I think he made a mistake, so he was outside the DRS for the last lap. But yeah, great drive from him. We had overall a pretty. Probably one of the probably the hardest I've ever had to work for a win, but yeah, and one of those rare wins of mine that don't come in the steward's office, so I happily take it.
Yeah.
Raman, but overall, did the car feel good overall? But given the problems that you had,
It did. Other than the glitches, I was running more downforce. I think at least by TT, whatever I saw people running in TT, I was running at least 4 clicks higher than that. But that was what I was comfortable with. I didn't want to just prioritize straight line speed. And because of the exit that I was getting, I think the straight line, I was actually having more straight line speed where it mattered. So yeah, the car felt pretty good. Yeah.
and how do you think you'll go at the next one at Bahrain?
Bahrain has been a decent track for me. I mean, Srikanth is obviously very strong everywhere. So I probably need to count on him to make a mistake. But I'm not really I'll just drive my own race. Whatever happens, happens.
Yep. Well, congratulations to you and well done on a great win, and it was an exciting win for you.
That's true.
Thanks Shane. Thanks everyone.
Raman, you are saying that. Oh, sorry, Charles. Do you have any questions for Raman?
Yeah, how did you manage to not lose any time through that S before the main straight? Because all the drivers that we were on board with, they were just losing their rear ends during the last 5-6 laps.
I think I had more downforce. I don't know what people were running, but I was running 44-35. So I think that.
Yeah, whatever your setup was, it was very good because you called it
definitely
really planted through that corner.
And I was also saving tires, going into turn 1. I think normal for TT laps or hot laps, you'd be not braking till the last moment, but I was lifting quite early and letting the car coast there. So that also helped with my tire wear.
What was your tire wear by the end?
62.
It's pretty comfortable,
pretty
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just reading the chat. Apparently, Optical Illusion had 82% tire wear on his
He was on
front
mediums
tires.
though.
But he was on
mediums,
mediums,
so
yeah.
he was way into the puncture territory as he entered the race. So, yeah.
Good to know that the hards are good attack compound. But yeah. Charles, anything else
Yeah.
you want to ask?
No, I'm good.
Raman, you are mentioning that you have to bank on Shikan to make a mistake, but I don't think you should undermine yourself. That was a fantastic pole left tonight.
It was, and yeah, I agree with Chips. Don't underestimate yourself, Raman. You've got the pace.
And
Yeah, I'll do my best.
crucially, when Shikan did make a mistake, you were there to capitalize on it. You take home maximum points from the race weekend.
Not maximum, but
Maximum as in the maximum available.
it's a traditional
top 10
what do you call
got
it? It's
the
a
fastest
traditional
lap,
Grand
so-
Slam before the days of
Yeah.
the fastest lap.
Yeah, nonetheless, it's maximum available points naturally in terms of finishing position. You can
Fastest
gain
lap
more
was
by the
Sid,
fastest lap.
who was
Yeah,
the
Sid.
last, who was in last position, so nobody got the
Yeah.
fastest lap point.
Yeah.
So it is maximum in a way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true also. So there you go. I mean, it is maximum points tonight for you. And I think you have, or you're also helping your team's charge for the Constructors Championship.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is too. And
Where did Srivats finish today?
I think it
didn't
was P11. He was just
or
outside the
seven.
points.
Oh,
No, no,
okay.
no. He finished behind
I can
Srikanth.
check
Oh.
for you.
I think it's
No, it was
P10
P10 because
Hershey fell
this guy got,
behind him.
Hershey got a penalty, correct. So it's P10,
Yeah.
so it's 26 points, Raman. I'm not sure whether it'll put you in the standings. I'll have a look at the points table in just a moment. But from what I understand, from what the message Caesar put out, I think you inherit the championship lead.
Yeah, I did. By
So is this the
points, I
first
think.
time in your IRL career that you've done this?
Yes.
Massive congrats. Let's hope you can keep it that way.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah, beat those Red Bulls, please. Come on. It's enough
Shane,
in
you
real
stopped
life.
supporting us. Don't think I didn't notice. At least support us till the end of the
Yeah,
season.
the love is still
I'll
there.
keep-
Next season I'm gonna
I
take
will
Ferrari.
Look, I will keep supporting Mercedes as long as it just beat the Red Bull, right? I've got bets both ways, right? Ferrari, Mercedes, right? Just
Yeah.
beat the Red Bull. That's all I ask, please, because I don't like Red Bull,
I
right?
mean, somebody's not a very big fan of Red Bull.
Same
I'm
here.
not really.
I'm sure, Shane, I think your favorite drink is Monster.
I don't touch energy drinks. I have never touched a soft drink in my life.
Oh, is it?
No
It's
way,
only
come
beer?
on.
Soft drink, you mean?
Only beer for the
No,
Aussies?
No, I only drink water. That's all I drink.
Oh, H2O. Nature's
Yep.
refresher. Perfect.
Okay.
Try Coke
Okay.
someday.
We will conclude the stream here with
Alright.
that great bit of information. So,
Thank you.
I don't think we have Rahul joining us. So, congrats, Mosquito. Congrats, Raman. Thank
guys.
you.
And GG Raman was a fantastic
Thank
race
you
for
so
me,
much,
bro.
bro. Great.
Don't let Srikanth run away, bro.
See?
We are
See?
counting on you.
See?
Shrikant's the new redstone of people. Yeah, I think there's actually a bit of a challenge here as opposed to D1 where it's just.
I mean, he doesn't believe that I'm his rival, though. So let's see.
Srikanth's his own rival, bro.
Nonetheless, thank you, Charles. And thank you,
Yes, sir.
Shane, for
Of
joining
course.
us.
You're welcome. Everybody stay safe, take care, and we'll catch you all again at Bahrain.
And we will sign off here. Do stay tuned for Division 1 tomorrow and next week for Bahrain, which is, I'm sure, bound to be a fantastic season. And until then, thank you, take care, good night, stay hydrated, and bye-bye.
Nighty night.